So welcome to the final Bumblebee episode. In this episode I'm going to make sure that he's even and shiny before I'm going to clear coat him. But first I'm going to add in Hello everyone, welcome to the last episode in the Bumblebee series of Register Pairs. I decided to cut the previous video out because, well, basically my old camera setup was crap and I decided to try something new and used my iPhone instead, which means that I absolutely have videos of me showing you how I painted everything, but I can show you right now. The thing is, if you over accentuate the bits you're going to show, like the battle damage and stuff, the contrast with the clean parts is going to be quite big. So you don't want to over accentuate the stuff that you're going to, well, accentuate. But you do want it to look just a little bit like he's been through some stuff lately. But don't go overboard. That's my hidden message in just trying to say. So if you're looking at bits that get some damage like this, and especially with the shiny stuff, it actually makes it look like it's been through a bit of damage at the moment and it needs some time. But the shiny aluminum paint actually works with that better, I noticed, than the gunmetal one. Although his body's made out of gunmetal, it's actually the shiny bits that stick out in butt mode. And like I said, you don't want the contrast between the parts that were done and the parts that actually need to be shiny and pretty in butt mode, or in alt mode, sorry, to be too much apart. And don't forget to add some to the robot parts as well, because it actually makes it look so much better. It's not that much of a contrast, but especially like here, you can see the difference between done and not done. And on the darker robot mode, it actually makes it look so much more like metal than if you just leave it. And parts like this, where you can actually have the face a little bit closer, it actually helps you get in there and just add some detail. And this is just a battle damage because we're going to be adding some dirt and grime later, but only obviously to the robot mode. So yeah, we're going to take a little break to let it all cure and dry, and then I'm going to add the grime, but you won't be able to see the pause because I'll cut it out. And I promise I'm going to do another Bumblebee because I wanted to try my hands on the 2007 original movie version as well. Yeah, let's talk about this fella right here. As you can see, he is done, he's finished. I decided not to do the chest plate because I need to find a way to store it and it was just too much of a hassle for me to work. And I actually like how he turned out as well. So here he is. I added battle damage on the previous parts, as you can see. And here he is next to the original, so you can actually see how different he looks. As you can see, he is a little bit brighter in the shade of yellow, saturated, I think the word is, than how he came out of the factory, which is like this. And now we're going to do it. A friend of mine in China sent me Wasp Warrior WW01. Our little buddy, it's there on the box. It's a nice gear, I like it a lot, especially as a customizer since the paint is kinda meh. I like it a lot. Not shiny as this one is. I can actually show you with a regular Bumblebee knockoff if my other Bumblebee wants to stand aside a little bit. I have this one to compare to the normal one, but as you can see, this one is way shinier. And especially the mods on this one are really nice. They have separable how do you call that? Separable. You can move all fingers independently. They added a nice hinge to this bit, so you can actually rotate it all around. Want to move Bumblebee's wings, which is always nice that you can do that, because he was quite expressionist with his wings. There's this little hinge to the window, so in butt mode you can have the wings the way they were in the movie. Movability to a bit in the chest right here. They added the Chevy logo, which is really nice. And this part that moves actually shows that the chest can split up just a little bit more, the way Bumblebee was in the movie. And last but not least, and this is really important to me, they have the long toenails removed and added it with this little hinge. It makes the look much more movie accurate. I noticed that the video quality has been poor. I'm working on that, sorry about that. But yeah, get him if you like. Get him. And now we're going to do the montage of me transforming him. So I transformed the guy to alt mode, as you can see. So yeah, that's how Bumblebee basically looked in Dark of the Moon. Granted, he has slightly altered pieces here, which I might still going to make if I'm ever going to make revisited version of this guy. And I promise I'm going to do another Bumblebee. But this is the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee as he appeared in the movie, with his scoops over here, which you can barely see. I might have to do them in matte black someday. And yeah. Final reveal. The set will include the wheels, the knee pieces, the neck collarbone pieces, the hood pieces, the fog lights, and of course the spoiler. As you can see, I tacked it right on it with a bit of double-sided tape, just to see if it would work in alt mode, and it works quite well, and it actually transforms. So yeah. So all in all, this is Bumblebee in the Dark of the Moon version, finally finished. I hope you enjoyed it, and the new videos will include a better format, and I might revisit Bumblebee again in the future, because I'm not really happy with the paint work I did on him. I actually went a bit too fast on it, and I made some minor errors along the way. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this comparison. Okay, bye.